From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that's off the inside edge. And that's how he gets started here in Minnesota.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Missed with a changeup. And now 2-0.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And now 2-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that's outside.
Full count.
The wind and the pitch. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. And now it's Alex Bregman. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Lopez, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The wind of the pitch. Swing, and a ball popped up under this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds, because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Two outs, base is empty. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Minnesota. So here's the lefty, Framber Valdez.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Bottom of the first, and now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. Bounced up the middle. Now Altuve handles it, gets it to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes, and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
1 out, bases empty. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-1. Hit hard, that gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Byron Buxton. And a good eye there. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. And now the lefty. Into center and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Now batting Max Kepler. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch swinging.
No balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
1-2.
And now 1-2. Bounce to the right. Over to Abreu. And the first run of the game comes across.
I'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Now Correa up to hit.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Wouldn't chase that time. Two outs. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The 1-1. That one missed. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And he deals. That's down and in. Carlos Santana waits on deck. Three-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, and that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We finished 1 inning here in Minneapolis. It's the Twins 1 and the Astros nothing. Back at target field, Jose Abreu up to hit. Lopez back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Lopez, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Flips it for 1. On to Santana, 2.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
The wind of the pitch. That's a little bit low. That one way inside. Kicks and fires. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Here's the left fielder, Matt Wallner. That one is upstairs. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And here it comes.
Ball.
Out to short, and a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Santana, the lead runner, out at second. Wallner on at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And a pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Two on, one out. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So the batting order turns over. And next for Minnesota, Edouard Julien. Grounded out his first time. And
That's the
ball
ball.
1.
Outside.
And that one ripped into right. Tucker makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 left on. We play 2 full. It's the Twins 1 and the Astros nothing. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick.
The right-hander back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Fastball for a strike. That to right. And there's 1 down. Jeremy Pena will hit next.
You know, Boog, the Astros drafted Pena in 2018, but it was only possible because he chose to play college baseball instead of signing with Atlanta. The Braves drafted Jeremy out of high school, but he chose to play for the University of Maine on a scholarship instead.
0-1.
The wide to kick the pitch. Not
1-1.
close with that one, and it's 1-1. And there's a ball.
That's a ball. 2-1.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch.
Full count.
He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The Astros trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right through there for a strike. Out to short. Correa. Over to first. Out number 3. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail here 1-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the 3rd baseman, Royce Lewis.
3rd baseman.
And the pitch. Just
That's
missed.
outside. Ball.
Next pitch is downstairs. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Up the middle. Over to Abreu. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
The center fielder, number 25,
Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Just missed. The pitch.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Into the 2nd deck it goes, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Max Kepler at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And now the lefty to the right side. Altuve handles it. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Carlos Correa. Struck out swinging his first time. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. And that one hammered. Tucker going back. That's not coming back. A shot to the opposite field. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Such an incredible swing right there on that breaking ball away. Did an incredible job of keeping the hands back, letting it travel. And boy, he just hammered that. Recognized the break. And man, this guy kept his front foot down. Weight didn't transfer until the exact time. An excellent backspin to carry it over the fence.
Santana in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Carlos Correa with the key hit this inning. It's now 3-0. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The 0-1. There's the strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And the 0-2. And that's down and away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there. If I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And a pitch. And now the count is even. The pitch. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
That one misses. And now 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now 2 gone.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
2 outs, base is empty. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 26 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The pitch. Swings through that one.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
The Astros trailing by 3, top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes he goes. And the Astros put down in order.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Matt Wallner. As the lefty gets to work. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
On the ground to first. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
1 gone, runner at first. Now it's the DH. Chopped out in front of the plate. Now the throw to first on the run. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing low. Runner at second, 2 down. There's a strike at the knees. Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
2-2.
Here's a 2-2. This one blasted the other way down the line, and it's a foul ball. Into center. Myers on the move. Nice grab on the run. That is the inning. One left for Minnesota, but they lead at 3-0. Back at Target Field, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jose Abreu. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. This one popped up right side. Julian flashes the leather on the run and catch. Here's Kyle Tucker. He hit into a double play his first time up. This is off the inside, and that is ball 1. That one missed.
2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2-1.
That's down and in.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And Kyle Tucker will take his base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Diaz batting with 1 down takes the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1-1.
Tucker, the base runner at first with 1 out. And now 2-1.
2-1.
That one missing inside.
You got a full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
First and second, 1 out. And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
There was a high velocity
0-1.
fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Over to Correa for one. Over to first. That's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Twins 3 and the Astros nothing. Back in Minnesota, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Valdez back to work. And a good eye
that's
there.
It. That's the ball. 1-0.
And another ball. That's off the mark.
Down.
And now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
On the inside corner for a strike. And now it's filled up.
Good late sink
Count
on
is
that
full.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Now snap throw to first. Lewis back in standing. Buxton up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Action in the pen down there. Parker Mashinsky, the left-hander, up and throwing. Montero also throwing. Runner at first with no outs here. And it's strike 2.
1 and 2. The count.
On the ground, could be 2. To second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Next to hit, Max Kepler. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside. And delivers outside. And there's the automatic. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Correa lays off down low as he digs in for the third time.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
2 outs. And there's a foul ball. The 2-1. And a foul ball. And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. The pitch. Just missed.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one, but I'm interested to see if they can make any adjustments moving forward.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Strike 1.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
Outside low, and the count is 3-1.
3-1.
And a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Coming home. He'll score, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Drives in the run. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Fought off foul. Man at second. Pitch misses outside. 2-2.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
That's to third. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Around third. He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
Picks himself up an RBI. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Up and in, ball 1. Altuve aboard here at first with nobody out. That one ripped, but foul. At the belt and fires. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 2-1. Runner on the go. This to third. Lewis fires across the diamond. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering, and it just misses. Fastball for a strike. The 1-1. And a curve misses outside. Runner at second here, one gone. Right side. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The first baseman,
Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. Upstairs. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Twins 3 and the Astros 2. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. And the pitch. There's the strike.
Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
Movement in the bullpen. Seth Martinez up and loosening in the pen. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. And down on strikes. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
So digging in, Matt Wallner. Ball 1, no strikes. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, a good breaking ball like that can buckle the hitter, and by the time you realize it's going to be in the strike zone, it's too late to pull the trigger.
And another ball. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. Altuve handles it. And no throw. He's into first easily.
now batting, the catcher, Ryan Shepard.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Parker Mashinsky on the pitch here.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Man at first with one gone. Now at the plate, Ryan Jeffers. That one ripped. McCormick pulls it down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alex Kirilloff.
Now it's the Twins DH, Alex Kirilloff. Here's the strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Just missed.
No, he's really working him away. This at bat.
strike.
Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. And a
That's the
curve
ball.
misses outside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is even 2-2.
2 strikes.
Wallner, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. First and second, 2 down. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. That one felt good. It's 6-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Royce Lewis. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one hit to right. Fair ball.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Ground ball to Abreu. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the Twins get a 3-run shot. Now a 6-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. 1 away and the strikeout.
Now batting, catcher.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball out into left center field. And there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Chaz.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Chaz McCormick. Ripped on the ground to second. Gathers and throws to first. And that is the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Brandon Bielak gets the ball now.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 64, Brandon Bielak.
And now the right fielder, Max Kepler.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
And he deals. Ball 1 low. Bielak, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And there's a ball.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 and 2.
2-2 on the way. That one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one the other way. McCormick makes the catch. 1 away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa. He's already homered here in this one. And a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And that should be extra bases. Correa around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay throw. But it's offline. It's 7-2.
Waste no time there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
1 down. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Way back there. It's a bomb. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 9-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting.
Rafael Montero takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. That's outside. And that's ball 1. In the air, right field. Tucker tracks it down for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Alex Kirilloff, the next twin up to hit. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And
That's a
ball
ball.
1. Two outs. And now
That's a
2
ball.
balls and a strike.
2-1.
And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the top of the lineup, Edouard Julien, the next twin up to hit. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, right side, Altuve. They get the force. That's the 3rd out, inning over. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. The wind and the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Jay Jackson warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Thielbar, the lefty, warming up as well. And that's in there at the knees.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And the right-hander deals. And that one almost got him. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Jake Myers.
And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Kicks and fires. And that's outside.
2-0.
The Astros with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. And a strike. And that one a little below the knees. 3-2 now.
Coming up on pitch number 100. Probably nearing the end of his outing here, Boog.
Now a fly ball to right center. Buxton sprinting after it. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down.
Now that second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Astros are down quietly. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Back in Minnesota, bottom of the 8th. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. And the right-hander back to work. That's in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Next offering upstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 10-2, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. And there's a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And first offering is fouled off. Strike on the inside corner.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Strike 2. And that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 down. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. And a good eye there. On the ground to short, Pena. They take the force out. That's the inning. Twins get 1 on this homer. Last chance coming up here for the Astros. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jay Jackson.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Here's Alex Bregman.
For the Astros, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Steven Okert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Righty delivers. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 0-2 now. Ball one there. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. The wide to kick the pitch.
Full count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And the righty deals. In the air, right side. Kepler sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Astros,
He's 2 outs away. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-1. And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. And the slider just misses. The wind of the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
1 out, runner at second. Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Tapped up the first base side. Santana steps on the bag, and now the Astros are down to their final out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take this one in a blowout.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long